Rama, Rama Hare Bolo Krishna, Krishna Hare. Once again, whichever song I make, it was always my habit to play it first to my mom and dad. Okay. Suddenly one day you realize that one of them is not there. So we all used to have that little, that respect towards him. So once he leaves, then Prabhas would call me, telling, uncle is there or he's left? He's left. Okay, we are coming. So cut to, they'll all come in one car. You'll be surprised to know this story. Allu Arjun and I were friends since childhood because they were all from Chennai. Right? So then Sukumar, sir, actually, no, on the show I'm saying sir, otherwise I call him Sukubai. He's like my own elder brothers in the film Kisi ka Bhai, Kisi ka Jaan, right? Very danceable, fun song in that.
Oh, he got the nation swooning and dancing last year to 3 of his mega blockbuster songs. Whether it's Saami Oo Antava or Srivalli, you know that you are dancing on your social media. And today he's launched his latest song O Pari, and I have Rockstar DSP joining me in conversation with me only for Gulte.com. Hello. Finally, we are doing it for Gulte, which is amazing, sir. Sir.
So, Andariki Namaskaram.
You want to say that? What do I have to say?
Andariki
Namaskaram. Sabko hello.
Wow, that's...
I'm gonna learn, I'm telling you. So, sir, did you expect this kind of a response last year? Because people from South already knew you, already knew your work. A lot of people from North also. I used to do this show and for an app, and there were these RJs from North of India and from different parts of the world. So I remember this RJ from Punjab. He used to talk so highly about you because he's listened to your work and loved your work. Today the nation knows you thanks to Pushpa and the record-breaking numbers that the songs have done. Did you expect this when you were making those songs?
Generally, I restrict myself to expect anything. Oh, that's a nice one. It sounds like a hook line.
Yeah, it is.
I restrict myself from expecting anything because if you start expecting, then you will work towards that. So just don't expect, just enjoy the process. I mean, I love music, so it doesn't make any difference, right? Because song is going to give you the same joy. So, but beyond that, if you're getting this kind of love, then we are grateful.
But DSP sir, when you came for the launch, the trailer launch of Pushpa, that time the mahal was different. Now people are crazy. People have gone crazy with your songs. Does it make you happy that people loved it so much?
Yeah, of course. See, for any, but that's a very good question. But there is a hidden answer in this. The happiness is not just because they are loving you. The happiness is because your art is being loved.
True.
With which you're in love with. You're in love with your art. Your art is being loved. So you're happy. You understand? It's like that. So, yeah. So, definitely I'm happy.
They call you Rockstar for no reason. But now your song is launched. How did this stem, and where did this stem from? Like O Pari. Did you always want to do a song like this?
Yeah.
Was it in the planning? Because a lot of people have been expecting you to do something for a pan-India music video like this.
Yeah. So this has been in my planning for a while, and in fact, even before Pushpa and all that. And Bhushanji also was asking me for a very long time, like, let's make singles. Give us a song, we'll do that. And so I said, I'm making something, sir. So then finally one day he said, you're saying you're making, but you're not playing. Come on, now, whatever it is, whatever you like. Because whatever we did in our combination, like Dinka Chika, Daddy, Mummy, and everything was there. So he says, you just tell me what you want to do and we'll do it. So finally one day, because I want to take my own time to make this, and because I had a lot of locations in mind, a lot of shoot. And
so you conceptualized the entire thing?
Yeah, I directed and choreographed as well. Oh. Yeah. In fact, half of the video I shot it also. Like, I was the DOP for that. And my shots, another European Mr. Vino Keys was the DOP. So that's why a lot of impossible locations were possible in this video. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to see a live, collection of live locations and colorful visuals, because I'm a great devotee of Michael Jackson, right? Like, if you take a video like, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. So I used to be amazed with those kind of visuals. It's very raw and earthy, there is like steps going like that. And then I was always fascinated about Spain and Barcelona ever since I saw this film called Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I wanted to capture all this kind. Then I love graffiti, so I wanted to shoot in the roads of Melbourne because that's known for graffiti. So when I planned, I wanted to take time to create all this, but everything should be in one video. These kind of things. So I was writing the song in such a way that it suits the mood. Then when I was composing the song, there was some hook step coming to me. So I wanted to keep. So finally, since I'm the creator of the song and I'm also making the song, so I know what's going to be finally in the song. So first I wrote a version in the language that I know, like Tamil, Telugu. So Hindi में थोड़ा words डाल के मैंने बना दिया एक version. Then I sat with Rakib Bhai or Srivalli fame. He's very dear to me from many years. So Rakib Bhai, this is a concept that I did, but now this is the meaning. I wanted like a very kiddish, childish, very playful song, not like not like very intellectual song, because we have done a lot of that. So I just want to make like a very Goan feel actually. Like I love Goan feel, there's guitars. So I want to make something breezy like that because it's been a while since.
It's true.
Yeah, since we have heard anything. Like as a kid, I used to love Hawa Hawa, ye Hawa ta na 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 ta na ne da ja 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 ja. So then I used to watch. I'm a great fan of Remo Fernandez, sir. So I used to watch his shows, a couple of times I got to watch him live, like a time. So I was fascinated. So I thought, okay, I want to do something like that. So, but in a very modern, in my own style, but with a hook line and then with a nice hook step and all. That's how it all started.
Hook step, I heard that apparently there's a story behind that hook step also.
Oh, already the paper leaked. You heard from the other room. Huh?
Yes.
So, like Sukumar sir always loves my concepts of songs. So whenever I compose a song, they will tell me like, what did you imagine in your mind? So like we discuss a lot. He always keeps encouraging me, and he loves my dances and performances and all that. So in a film called Kumari 21F, there was a song called Bang 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 Bangkok. Ra Ra Brother Super well. So it's like 4 guys their dream is to like earn money and go sit in Bangkok and have fun and all that. So then I wrote a song, wrote, sang and all that. So I came out with the concept. Then Ratnavelu sir, who's the DOP of Rajni sir's Robo and all that. So he was a DOP for that. So Sukumar sir and Ratnavelu sir, they planned. He said, no, Devi has to choreograph, because every time he comes out with a concept, then we go and do something different. So, like this time he has to do. So I said, no, I have my recordings. Then they like kind of literally kidnapped me and took me to, we went to Pattaya and shot the whole song in 2 days. Like I penned down the whole thing because finally I had to do it. So that was one experience. So when you imagine something in your head and finally when you are able to produce that on the screen, it's a great journey, right?
True.
So when I did my music video, that's what I wanted to do, and whatever I imagined was on the screen. So that's how this whole thing started. The secret behind this hook step which leaked to you is that, like the hook line goes like, okay, you have to dance with me, right?
Dancing though, I love it.
Always ready. Like so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay, now go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rama, Rama Hare Bolo Krishna, Krishna Hare. Once again, Rama, Rama Hare Bolo Krishna, Krishna Hare. Oh, you just nailed it. And why I did that is, generally we love the visual of a girl, like when she opens with open hair, like doing that. Now that's supposed to be, that's written a lot of times in lyrics also. So it's a very poetic visual.
But I want to know that, when you're not just a music composer, you visualize a song when you do it. So all these songs that people have really loved, whether it's a Saami or an Oo Antava, were you involved in the photography in any way or filming in any way?
No, not these songs. They were done by great choreographers and great dancers.
No, but you said Sukumar Garu actually comes to you with all the whole idea of the song. So did you give them any idea?
No, but there was a few songs, like there is this Pawan Kalyan sir's film called Gabbar Singh, which was a remake of Dabang. That was like a humongous blockbuster, directed by Hari Shankar. So in that I made a song called Pilla Nuvuleni Jeevitam Honalla Rangu Antukunnadella Kagitam, and I used rhythms like this festival kind of rhythms, like I got some huge number of rhythm players to do that. So when I created that, I used to perform in audio launches, which apparently later stopped because I was not finding time for that. But I was known for that. I used to promote audios and movies through. I was the guy who started a music director performing it, but like a proper pop show. So what I did was I had like the dancers holding all these drums and all that. So and the girl walks and I follow and sing the song, and we use the drums like train wheels and all the concepts I came out with. So that's how I imagined and composed the song, and I presented it the same way on the stage. So Pawan Kalyan sir saw that, he loved it. Then he told the choreographer, if you can do 10% of what David did on stage, this song will be a blockbuster. And they shot it, and that was unimaginably, it went like viral. Then Pawan sir called and said, Devi, it is because of your energy on stage, man, I did this. And that was so humble, of him to say that, and that was the biggest compliment for my idea. So even there's a song called I Wanna Follow You, I Wanna Follow You, shot on NTR, again Sukumar sir.
Yeah.
That was our junior NTR. So that concept was like, I wrote the whole lyrics, and when he said this guy keeps on going behind the girl, I said, let's use I Wanna Follow. So let's do a step like following. But then of course they choreographed it, but the basic idea was.
I've been told that apparently you also have an aspiration to become an actor, and I think you can. Did you ever want to become an actor? Be honest.
Okay, there were a lot of offers for me to do this. In fact, Sukumar sir was supposed to direct a film like.
I was coming to that.
So I know you'll get there. That's why I'm only telling. This was just before Rangasthalam actually, but unfortunate. I mean, Dil Raju sir was supposed to produce that, and Sukumar sir was supposed to direct. Ratnavela sir was the but because they have been pushing me, and I was like always getting into my work zone, and I was not doing it. So finally they said no, and they announced also. But what happened is, just a few days after that, or a couple of months after that, I lost my father, and I was so attached to him. Then I was like, then I told Sukumar sir, not now, but I will do it later. And then I was the one who pushed him to do another film, and that was Rangasthalam. And then again we all became busy, and so still Dil Raju sir and everybody pushes me, and even from Tamil like Danu sir and a lot of people still keep pushing me to act. But yeah, since now I started these music videos and all that. See, for me acting is again because of my love towards music.
Yeah.
I would want to see different. I'll arrive at a point where I would want to present something different, at least for the satisfaction of it. Like now I'm happy when you're saying, not happy, not just happy because you're saying the song is going viral, or not because of that, because you're saying it is different from what is happening. So that's what I want to do, even if I act. It is something, like, okay, this guy has done this because of this, so it's good,
But you're a very happy person. In general, like this is possibly the 4th or 5th time we are meeting, and I've always seen you like happy, spreading smiles around. You just spoke about losing your dad. It's a very painful process of grief. Everybody has a different defense mechanism. Was it difficult to deal with it?
Yeah.
And after that also to remain and maintain that happiness, to spread that happiness around, is it more difficult?
Yeah, see, that also I got from my dad. So when he was pretty young, he had a massive heart attack and all that. But then he passed through that like with a big smile on his face always. Then because of that massive heart attack, later also in life he faced a lot of medical complications. Otherwise he was a very strong man. Then 2 things I learned. One is the confidence of my father, and then one is the love and sacrifice of my mother. When you have parents like that, then now your willpower is not because you want to do some good thing, good job, or you want to get in it. All my focus and work is to make their dreams come true. My dad and mom, they just used to watch watch TV channels and award functions just because I'm going and receiving it. And I'm kind of a guy where I prefer composing a song rather than going and, but then, okay, dad is watching it, right? Okay, let me go and do. Are you happy? Okay, come back. So then what happens is, after a point, your happiness lies in their happiness. Right? So this teaches you a lot of things. And then I had a great guru, Mandil New Srinivasji. He's a mandolin legend. I learned mandolin under him. So when you are in love with your work, and when you owe the success to someone else, like I owe my success to my dad, my mom and my guru, now you become more responsible. So then your focus is more, right? Yeah, so I think that's why there was an AV that we presented today. It talks about my music and that. So even in that, there was a huge thing where I said it's because of my guru, my mom and my dad that this is happening. And I truly feel it from the heart. Yeah, like when I lost my dad, See, my relationship with my dad was not just a father-son. It was more like
A buddy.
buddies, and more than that, it was like two artists discussing and talking. He was a writer. He was one of the biggest legendary writers of Telugu in film industry. And then, of course, but the thing is, he used to sing so well and compose and all that, which was like for hobby. But then that became my profession. So whichever song I make, it was always my habit to play it first to my mom and dad. Okay. Suddenly one day you realize that one of them is not there. And in these two, mom is always happy with whatever the kids do. But fathers are not like that. And that too, he's a writer. So he's one who can tell me on my face like, this is good, this is bad. You know, no, I lost that person. That was what I was missing.
True.
You know. So, but then you'll have to sail through life, right? So what I did is, as soon as I lost my dad, I made a song for my dad because I didn't know what else to do. That was called Nanak Premato, and that song became like an anthem of fathers in Telugu. So anybody who wants to dedicate anything to their fathers, this song is replacing that emotion. So I think that was the biggest thing I could do for him.
You're a deeply emotional human being. I've been told that you're one of those who maintain relationships really well. Your relationship with Sukumar Garu is legendary. I think there should be a book written on your relationship with Sukumar Garu and Allu Arjun, sir. So I want to know that how did it start? How did you guys become best friends? And what is the influence that he has or you have on him?
See, basically we all started more or less at the same time, you know. Yes. And Arya was our biggest path-breaking thing. So Arya was Sukumar sir's first film. I scored music for that, and the film that shaped Allu Arjun. So, but Allu Arjun and I were friends since childhood.
Yes.
They were all from Chennai, right? So Allu Arjun uncle and my father were very good friends, family friends and all. So our relationship starts from then. Then Sukumar sir added. Then Sukumar sir, actually no, on the show I'm saying sir, otherwise I call him Sukubai. He's like my own elder brother. So he's the only person I think you know, anything emotional or anything, I can just pick up the phone and share with him. He's one guy who always, adores me as an artist and also as a brother and like that. So, you know what, I'm so even scared to go in front of him if I put on weight or something. First thing is what? Are you not going to gym? He'll not ask me about the tune. Because you have to be on the stage. You have to be in shape. What is this? And he'll go off. He'll get angry with me. So you understand our relationship, right? Then I go and say sorry. Sukubai, sorry. From tomorrow I'll go to gym. It is so sweet our relationship is. Then comes music. the work.
But it's also the same with Allu Arjun and Prabhas, if I'm not wrong. You guys have been friends for God knows what.
Yeah. Allu Arjun though, we are friends. Family, friends and friends.
So he knows everything about you.
Not really. Actually, there's not much to know about me because 24/7 I'm in the studio. What will be there to know about me? They only know that I'm in the studio. But otherwise, yeah, we are pretty close friends, like brothers, like family. Then Prabhas I came to know later, but Prabhas is such a darling, so he became very close very soon from Varsham, because that was also again the making of Prabhas was Varsham,
True.
So we all evolved again from there.
But are there any funny incidents about the two, the world perceives them as two different individuals, but Prabhas comes across as this really quiet person, but I have seen this, that if he really likes the vibe of the people and the conversation, he's super funny. He's hilarious.
Prabhas is very shy. Yeah. Okay. And Allu Arjun, I are not shy. Shy in sense, we are happy, we mingle with everyone. We are more or less similar, right? So Prabhas is very shy. He has his own set of friends, only 5 or 10 of them, and he speaks only that. Otherwise, outside he is very quiet, but otherwise he is very loving, very caring, and very dear. Allu Arjun and I are hey, come on, we start off the party and stuff like that kind. But otherwise, both of them are very sweet and they are real brothers. After Pushpa was released, Prabhas' voice message darling. Darling started from Prabhas only actually. Prabhas is the one who started calling everyone darling in the industry. Not everyone, people who are close to him. Darling, he says, and the way he says is very sweet. And somehow that thing caught up with everyone. We all started calling each other darling, and like that. So yeah, this is about them.
But there's a funny incident that you had once told me about how he wants your dancing skill.
Oh yeah, no, that's because okay, when we were doing Varsham, I used to compose. I used to compose at a place in Hyderabad. For a few days I used to stay in Hyderabad, then finish the work and go back to Chennai like that. So MS Raju uncle was the producer who introduced me as a music director in a film called Devi. Okay, so he used to leave after the composing. So we were all like, uncle, no. So he knows me like, he was very close friend of my dad, and they worked on a lot of films together. So he knows me like as a kid. So I said, oh, okay, uncle, no, uncle, and I used to compose music. So we all used to have that little, that respect towards him. So once he leaves, then Prabhas would call me, telling, uncle is there or he's left? He's left. Okay, we are coming. So cut to, they'll all come in one car. You'll be surprised to know this story. Prabhas, then UV Creations Vamshi, you know him as UV Creations. Vamshi is the producer of Sahu and all Prabhas films now. They are like childhood buddies. So another Vamshi, Paidipalli Vamshi, who is directing a film with Vijay now. We did Marchi. So he was a co-director of Varsham. And there's another very popular comedian who's also Prabhas' childhood friend. So all these guys used to come to my room, and I used to have my keyboard, my bed, everything. They said, okay, now let's play the tune. We'll play the tune, and Prabhas, we used to dance like mad. Then we used to order chicken, put it on the bed, jump on the bed, eat, again dance. Then I had a Scorpio that time, my car. So we used to take the car to Hyderabad. My instruments used to come in that, and I used to fly. There, imagine 10 of us in that car, blasting the music of Varsham and going around in Hyderabad. I don't think we can even imagine taking Prabhas and doing that now anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. Finally, before going, I have to ask you two more questions. One is that your song, whether it's Dhinka Chika or Siti Mar, has been remade in Hindi with Salman sir, and he has always expressed his fondness towards you. Have you met him? Like, how many times have you met him, and what are the things that you've bonded over? Is there a plan to do something together, like for one of his Hindi projects maybe?
Of course, we have already done something which is going to come up very soon in the film Kisi ka Bhai, Kisi ka Jaan, right? We did a very danceable, fun song in that.
Oh.
And I also saw the visual. It's shot already and lovely. And even recently, I met Salman Bhai and I was telling him how the song is looking cute and all that. It's a very cute song. I think kids will catch up on that song. Anything Salman Bhai does, it goes viral with kids, right? Okay. Right from Dinka Chika to swags and all that, and the dabang. Whatever he does, he knows how to nail a hook step. So, yeah, that's
also
coming up.
Also, Ranveer, you're doing something with Ranveer and Rohit.
And that was like Ranveer. You know what? Ranveer knows the whole song by heart. I was so surprised. The other day when we met, he sang the whole song with lyrics to me. And I was drumming on the table, and we have a video of that, which I can't put it out right now because we have to wait for Cirkus.
Yeah. Please put it out later. Finally, is there any marriage plans? Is there plans to settle down?
Hello. All lines to this route are busy. O Pari, Pari. And I need to tell the Telugu people that O Pari is coming soon in Telugu as O Pilla.
O?
Pilla.
I have to say something in Telugu to you. Mimmalni kalavadam chala anandanga undi.
Oh man! Yes, you just nailed it. Yeah.
For everybody behind the camera. Mimmalni kalavadam chala anandanga.
You only say kalavadam, I think. Kalavadam. Yeah. Otherwise you just...
मैंने लिखा था ई संभाषणకు ధన్యవాదాలు.
Whoa!
I am just going to say everything in Telugu now, but thank you because I'm so happy that today there are no border boundaries. Today there are so many cross-border things happening, which has united us in a different way. And may you keep smiling, sir, and you keep spreading smiles around, because that's what we need.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, Andariki Namaskaram. This is DSP here, me Devi Sri Prasad, and you're watching me on Gulte.com.